great. So we are here with the wonderful Oliver Hughes, CEO of Tinkoff Bank. Oliver, how are you, sir?
Good.
Thanks for being with us on FinTech Insider. How are you enjoying Money 2020 so far? It's still early.
Yeah, it just started, but I like what I see. There's a good vibe.
Good. Tell me the story of Tinkoff, because I wasn't aware how many customers you had and how long you've been around. Just tell me who you are and tell me the story.
Yeah, not many people know about us because we're only in Russia, but obviously Russia's quite a large market, so there's a lot to do. We've been around for 11 years. We started.
I like the number 11, by the way.
Yeah, it's a magic number, but unfortunately it changes. So we've got 7 million customers. We're now a full-service platform organisation, so we have a banking licence. We sell our own balance sheet products. We also sell other partner products, so mortgage, for example, investment products. And we're a group, so it's not just a bank. We have an insurer in the company. We just launched a mobile operator, virtual operator, and we're going into all sorts of different services now.
So there's all those things, and all of those launched 11 years ago. There's no branches, no physical presence. So it's entirely a digital platform with a banking license, built from scratch, plumbed into local clearing.
We're an IT company with a banking license.
Yeah, and so talk about that journey of building that technical infrastructure, right? I mean, that had to be challenging at some point, plumbing into international payment networks, local payment networks. Like, how did you guys get there in the first place?
So it's been an incremental journey in steps over 11 years with 2 crises along the way. So we've had to kind of stop-start a little bit as we went along. Basically, we started as a credit card monoline. So we did credit cards on the asset side, a bit like Capital One, but Russian style. With wholesale funding on the other side. Then we started taking deposits online. Then we started doing debit cards. And then once we realized that we had this platform through which we could deliver products to anyone in Russia next day, so it's applications online, offline fulfillment through our smart courier platform, we decided that we could start doing other services through this. It's about 6 years ago.
That's interesting. Offline fulfillment through a smart courier platform.
Yeah.
Talk me through that.
So we have 2,500 smart couriers.
What's a smart courier?
I'll explain why in a second.
Yeah.
What's smart about them? So, because just a courier means someone who delivers, yeah? So these guys have our own Android app who do meetings, KYC for the central bank. So we have these smart couriers because the central bank requires us to do identification.
So you need to know who that
we still have to have a physical meeting, signature, bit of paper, unfortunately. That'll change, but it's still the case in Russia at the moment. So in order to do this fulfillment, we had to launch, for deposits, we had to launch this smart courier platform. And they do, as well as KYC, answer questions, service, and if you imagine that anywhere in Russia, the largest country on earth, we deliver a product, whatever the product, back next day. And actually in Moscow, we'll be doing it in 30 minutes after application, fairly soon. So we have this, what we call click to meet. You apply online for any product today. Tomorrow, we'll come back and give you the product at home, at work, by Lenin statue on Lenin Street, wherever.
That's incredible. So talk to me about the digital platform. You were telling me before we started the interview, there's a few things your mobile banking app does that most others don't. Tell me something that you guys do that nobody else does.
Sure. So there's lots of things that we do that nobody else does. Obviously, nobody's standing still, so people are catching up. But for example, one of the things that we're doing at the moment, which is a service we've had already for about 5 months, is stories. So we have storyboards integrated into our mobile app based on machine learning algorithms which examine your behavior. So we look at your transactional history, we look at your travel patterns, we look at who you're transferring to, we look at what you're buying, basically your overall usage profile. And based on that profile, we offer little storyboards. So the first screen that you see in a mobile app gives you these little click-on boards. And it's user tips. It's how to optimize your user journey, your UX inside the app, how to make use of new services, targeted offers, what's happening in Moscow or whatever city you're in terms of exhibitions, theatre.
So it's contextual stuff that's intelligent to the customer themselves. So the customer might
It's user tips, it's content, but it's also PFM type stuff.
But also, like, actually you can see that somebody's been making a few purchases and doing some behavior that suggests they might need a loan, or so you can deliver something that's targeted and specific.
And it's external offers as well as internal offers.
So you've got partner merchants, for instance, and you're able to move those in and out. Really, really compelling stuff. Well, listen, we're flat out of time already. I could question you.
We've just started.
We just got started, but tell people where they can find out more about you.
Sure. So we have a website, tinkoff.ru. We're listed on the London Stock Exchange, so there's quite a lot of information about us. We're rapidly growing as we build our financial ecosystem, so we're cropping up all over the place. So have a look and check it out.
Well, you heard it here, guys. Come say hi to Tinkoff Bank. Thank you very much
indeed. Cheers. Thanks a lot, Simon.
Thank you.